Good morning. It's Sunday. I'm here with Hawk. I'm here with Floyd. And Archie's down there in the woods. Hey, so yesterday was swell. I went to load the dogs in the truck before we headed out on our produce run. I said, hey, get in the truck. Guess what? They didn't get in the truck. They ran right by the truck full speed. So I jump in the truck, drive down towards Devin Flips because I think they heard him and they're just going to run down there and say hi, right? No, they ran right by. Devin Flip were like, they're going. So I'm on Short Road. I see a nice gentleman walking his dog and I say, hey, have you? And he's like, oh yeah, right by me, full speed, big smiles. I'm like, terrific. I'm so glad they're happy. I get down to the boat launch and I see a gentleman. I roll down my window. I'm like, hey, have you? Oh yeah, right by. I'm like, okay. I pull up to the gate, jump out and I brisk walk it towards the beach, public beach. I see a gentleman coming back from having a nice morning taking pictures. He says he's seen them. I get there, I'm like really hopeful that they're just swimming and having a good time. No, they're not. So I get on that little trail that scoots around the cove and I can see their footprints. Like they're hauling it, man. They're digging in and hauling it. I get to where the trail kind of gets murky in the woods and I'm calling for them and standing really still. I don't hear nothing. So I go back to my truck and then I drive around to the Christian camp and take the trail into the woods and stand there. I don't hear them. So I'm like 2.5 hours of doing that. Nothing. And I'm like, I gotta go get the produce. So I jump in my truck, I go get produce and I'm up at Whirlies and they're like, where are the dogs? And I'm like, that is an excellent question. Where are the dogs? They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I don't have them. They're gone. And then I get to Fort Hill Farm and Lauren's like, where are the dogs? They're gone. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, well, I got to get work done. I can't be standing around crying about it. So I unload the stuff at school. I go out looking for them again. Neighbor Deb texts me and she says, is there anything I can do? I'm like, yeah, can you go to the house and see if they're there? Meanwhile, I'm driving down the railroad tracks with the megaphone. Floyd! Hawk! Floyd! Hawk! Come on, boys! Deb calls. She's like, they're here! I hauled the tail and drive really fast home. I jump out of my truck. A big thunder boom hits. I think like, what's happened to my truck? Nothing. It's just thunder. And I get in the house and it looks like literally like I didn't have a roof. There's so much water in my house, but there's also 2 joyful dogs. So that's cool. 5 hours of fun. They're sore and they're tired still today. Today is loosen up and lighten up day. Loosen up and lighten up. Today's weather, sun, clouds, maybe rain later in the day, like in the evening. Get outside, do some fun. It's Sunday. I got 2 dogs again. I'm out. Bye-bye.